Hey guys, coming to you live from my bathroom. I figured, now is a really good time to just go over all of the different products in the 5-step routine. That way, you're not confused when you're seeing it. So I figured why not a better time than right now when I wake up, literally no makeup on at all, excuse my appearance, but yeah, so here we go. So the first step of the process is the foam cleanser. So, just like regular face wash, you use this first to wash your face. Now, in the description, they said that it's better to wet your face first and then use this. So, just so it kind of foams up. This is the next step of the process. So it's a serum, but you really don't need a lot. Like, I literally just use one tiny little drop and rub it all into my face. And you kind of let it sit for a little bit. So typically with my skincare routine, I get ready for work during it, just so I can let each step really sink in. So after washing my face, of course, I dry it and then use this and kind of rub the excess into my neck. The next step of the process is the Firm and Lift Regeneration Cream. So this is a little bit sticky. I'll show you guys what it looks like, but life-changing. So essentially, after you put on the serum, you let that dry into your face. So I'll get ready for work as it's drying, and then you use the next step. So just a tiny little bit, and the same goes across the board for all of these products. Like, you really don't need a lot, which is why they last so long. So just like a tiny little bit, and then you just pat it on your face. So with the serum, you're rubbing. With the face wash, of course, you're rubbing. This little pat. And you wait till it dries, and then you can. So the next step 4, is an eye cream. So I typically like to put the eye cream lotion like on my ring finger, just so, putting it on correctly, just dabbing it. Same thing with this, little dab, a little bit goes a long way, and then wait till it dries until you. Now the last step of the process is the Element Essence Mask. So you leave this on for about 15 to 20 minutes. Now with this step, you're only doing it once a week. So basically the whole moral of this line is, people love this Korean skincare 10-step routine. They kind of shortened it to make it easier for us Americans like to do things quick. So it's only 5 steps, but technically it's only 4 because you're only using this once a week. This is amazing. Seriously, after I take it off, I'm like, whoa. So this is usually my favorite day. So like I had mentioned previously with this step, it's super important to put it on before you actually wet your face. I know that's bizarre, but it works. So put a little bit in your hand. I usually do like 1 to 2 pumps at most, and then put it on your face. So we're just rubbing it all in. See how it foams up? Hey, done, this is it. Just kidding. But it's just basically normal face. So then you dry your face. The clean towel, of course. And looks like you are ready for the next step. So here is the serum. Like I was saying, a little bit seriously goes a long way. I put like one big, just one big squirt, and then with this you're actually like rubbing it into your face. So avoid your eyes, obviously, and then like I was saying, rub the excess into your neck and let it dry until it is time for the next step. So this is the one that I was talking about that is a little bit sticky. So like I said, you kind of just put like not even this much for your whole entire face, and you just pat it onto your face. So it's important with this step not to rub it. So yeah, you just pat it, let it get all in there, and wait for the next step. Like I said, usually during this time period I'm getting ready, So as I'm letting this dry, I'm picking out my outfit, you know, so on and so forth. So now it is time for the eye cream. So like I was saying previously, like I just put some on my ring finger. It's actually like a technique I learned before using this line, but it honestly holds true with really like any eye cream. You don't want to go too far or too close to your eyeball, so kind of keeping it like on a little bit lower, and just kind of rubbing that in, and then waiting for it to dry so you can do the face mask. Ta-da! The last step, the best day, I saved it for you guys. So with the face mask, you take it out. Now it's definitely like a little liquidy, I guess you could say at first. So just because there's a lot of product in it, so you take it out and open it up, and you'll see there's like the holes to put your face in it. You'll see what I'm saying. I don't know if that even made sense, but it's essentially like a Halloween mask for your face. And you put this on, but make sure that you're covering your whole face area. Done, ready to go to work. Just kidding, but let this sit for 15-20, and we wait. I can't tell like what character from a scary movie I look like, but I want to say, and this was probably the scariest one I've ever seen of all time, but Texas Chainsaw Massacre, oof, Leatherface. I feel like that's who I look like. Good thing no one is going to see me like this, except for all of you guys. If you want to see the results of the face mask, keep watching. Now comes the fun part. As you can see, towards the end of it, like once it's ready to be taken off, it kind of tells you like take me off by kind of peeling up. So when you are ready to remove it, it comes off super easy, so you just pull it off and voila. What you want to do though is there'll be excess like liquid product from the mask, so I just let it sit in, just like the serum and all the other things, as I continue to get ready. And yeah, that is the end of the 5-step routine. Seriously amazing for someone that doesn't even really have bad skin or ever use a product like this. I'm addicted. Like I even bring it down the shore on the weekends. Like you would think, you know, you wouldn't feel like doing it, but there's something in me that just wants to do it, simply because of the results that I've been seeing. So highly recommend. Hope you guys liked this video, and make sure you subscribe to my blog and check out this amazing company.